TomoNews presents dogs that make you go, aww.
Oh, would you look at those sad eyes? An abandoned dog who broke the internet's heart when he cried like a baby has been spared the euthanizer's needle. This video of a teary-eyed AJ the pitbull Labrador mix was uploaded to social media in February, but has only recently started going viral. It's now clocked up more than 500,000 views on the Saving Carson Shelter Dogs Facebook page, a community of concerned canine lovers based in California. 6-year-old AJ was left at the shelter along with his brother Toby when their owners couldn't afford to take care of them anymore. And maybe, just maybe, AJ understood that he'd been sentenced to death row at the high-kill animal shelter, with the clock ticking down for him to find a new home. No wonder he couldn't stop crying. But don't worry, there's no Green Mile type ending to this little tale. AJ's tears were wiped away just a few days later when he was adopted by a loving new family. Even better, the family also decided to adopt Toby, so the doggy brothers could be reunited. This follow-up footage shows a much happier looking AJ leaving the shelter and looking forward to spending time with his bro once again. Aww, don't you just love happy endings?
Clever dog grabs ball from water without getting wet.
There's TomoNews.
Heartwarming photo saves 2 dogs' lives. Puppies Kala and Kara were doing hard time at an Atlanta animal shelter and were on their way to death row until a cute picture of them went viral, leading to their rescue. These cute little canines had a nice life, but the time was nigh for them to join the other 1.2 million U.S. shelter dogs that are euthanized each year. However, an Angels Among Us pet rescue attendant had a plan. She took the cutest photo ever of 2 dogs about to be put to death in the hope that someone out there would come to their rescue. Some pooch-loving superheroes, moved by the picture, arrived exactly 2 hours and 6 minutes later to adopt the photogenic pups, sparing them from their death sentence. If the picture alone didn't save these 2, the accompanying caption alone might have done the trick as well. It read,
"She's so brave and tells me it'll be okay no matter what happens. She tells me to be brave too, but I don't know if I can be."
Holy crap, now that's touching. One of the pup's new parents works as a vet, so clearly this isn't the first dog this unnamed hero has saved. But now, what on earth do we do with the other 1,999,999 pooches that need a home?
Dog saves unconscious bird and pair form incredible bond. A small pet dog spotted a little bird in dire straits, and rather than watch it die, he went in search of help. Diamond, a Jack Russell Terrier, had just come in from a walk with his owner, Gunner. Minutes after Gunner sat down at his computer, Diamond ran over, whining. Not understanding why, Gunner initially waved the pooch off. But the little dog was persistent, and eventually Gunner gave in and followed Diamond to check things out. To his astonishment, lying outside on the floor of their balcony was a tiny bird who appeared to be dead. But when Gunner noticed it blink, he quickly gathered it up and tried to bring it back to life with some water and birdseed. Incredibly, the bird was flapping its wings again in no time, and when Gunner was about to let it go, the bird flew over to Diamond and landed on his head. A show of thanks, if you will. The 2 shared a few friendly kisses, and Gunner named the bird BB. He then left BB outside to encourage her to return to the wild. Apparently, BB wanted one last sleepover with Diamond, and so Gunner arranged for it. The next day, BB took flight and flew high in the air. Gunner says now, whenever he asks, "Where's BB?" Diamond hops on the couch and looks out the window for his pal. Maybe somewhere outside that window, she's there, keeping an eye on him too.
Blue-eyed puppy still cute, even with his head stuck in an exhaust pipe. Dog training day. Bad canine cop turns in gun and badge. Take a look at this and tell me what you see. If you said German Shepherd, you'd be wrong. It's a Belgian Malinois. The same breed as this 2-year-old pooch named Cash, who was fired from the Cannon Beach PD back in October. Belgian Malinoises are the preferred police dogs for sniffing drugs and biting perps. But throughout training, Cash the canine consistently fell behind the pack. He was afraid of heights. He was afraid of loud noises. And instead of sniffing drugs like a proper police dog, he just barked like crazy. In the end, Cash was kicked out of the Police Dog Academy. But hey, no badge also means no heartbreaking death scene where you take a bullet for your comedically mismatched partner.
Stray dog adopted after waiting 6 months for stewardess. Flight attendant Olivia Sievers brought a new friend home with her to Germany after she adopted a dog who waited for her outside her hotel in Buenos Aires for 6 months. Sievers travels to Argentina frequently for work. There, she met a stray dog whom she later named Rubio. Sievers fed Rubio and played with him. He followed her back to her hotel and waited for her there, even when she returned to Germany. Sievers helped find a family that wanted to adopt Rubio, but he escaped and continued to wait for her outside her hotel. Sievers eventually relented and decided to adopt Rubio. He flew to Germany to live with her on Friday. In an interview with Noticiero 13, Sievers said she didn't want Rubio to follow her at first, but she noticed that the dog really wanted human attention and, most importantly, a friend.
This dog gets an A+. Dogs get excited over a lot of things: treats, toys, other dogs, their own tails. But it's not every day you see one excited to go to school. Doggy School Bus is a daycare service for dogs located in Westland, Oregon. Part of its charm is that a bus comes directly to your house to pick up your furry friends for a day of fun at school. Doggy School Bus was established by experienced dog carer Arta Montoya, who personally provides pickup, drop-off, and overnight services. According to the service, dogs are first carefully introduced to each other, then the group is allowed to run freely for 2 hours before resting at Montoya's own home, then they have more fun. Most importantly, Montoya claims the dogs learn to interact and socialize with each other as a group, which makes them even happier campers. The service's Facebook page has racked up more than 12,000 likes, with pet lovers raving over how great Doggy School Bus is. Seems like the dogs are loving it too, as can clearly be seen in this viral video featuring their enthusiastic A+ student Rudy. After seeing that, who wouldn't want to send their furry kids to this place?
Vermont police dog gets a deserved break from sniffing out drugs and corpses. It's nice to see a police dog having some fun, no? Canine or military dogs are, depending on your point of view, noble animals helping to save human lives, or unwitting stooges of the man, who happily sniff out your stash without the foggiest idea they're ruining your day, or maybe life. But even cat supremacists are likely glad we have these loyal pooches to help sniff out bombs and help raid suspected terrorist sites. They even keep soldiers company on skydives. It's just a bummer they're also so good at sniffing out your container load of smuggled cigarettes. And of course, when the cop says, "Sir, we're bringing in a canine unit," you know you're pretty much busted, dude. So we're pleased to see this car wash-loving canine half of this canine unit enjoying some off-duty doggy fun. Canine Officer Max is part of the Vermont State Police, and he's getting a bit of fame for his adorable antics during a squad car wash. But what's your take on canines? Adorable or no, do you think dogs should be used as cops?
Sometimes half a dog is all you need. Now, I know this pooch looks like someone had a fun time messing with Photoshop, but she's the real thing. Born with a spine that was 7 inches too short, some fused together bones, and ribs that are more like half a rack rather than full. She looks more like a furry pig, which is how she got her name. Pig the dog's deformity means that she can't turn her head and hops or walks more like a rabbit or a gorilla than a dog. But despite her looks, she doesn't suffer any pain and leads a pretty normal doggy life. But that's not exactly how it was when she was born. Owner Kim Dillenbeck found a sawed-off pup in the woods outside of Atlanta, Georgia, abandoned and barking for help. Although the vet said she should be put down at first, Dillenbeck stuck to her guns and never gave up on the cute half-dog, and we're glad she didn't. How could you deny this face anything? Pig is a big hit with both dogs and humans alike, collecting fans everywhere she goes.
Dogs on a motorcycle, super cute or animal abuse?
Hello. มันขึ้นเลยนี่ ถ่ายวิดีโอแล้วโอ้เป็นไงครับโอ้ยสุดยอดโอ้โหเดี๋ยวโอ้ตัว
Isn't this wee guy just the cutest? Meet Cheech. This little guy is a rescue dog at the City of Waller Animal Shelter in Texas. Some volunteers at the shelter initially believed this was Cheech snarling and were scared of him. But they soon found out that that's no snarl, that's an old-fashioned doggy smile. And that same smile has gone viral. Apparently he can smile on command and is described as super sweet. And the good news is he's up for adoption.